like you to open up to page 4 in your notes packet. We're going to go over 6 problems of multi-step inequalities and then the 2 word problems at the bottom. First one, again, when we're solving inequalities, they are the same as solving equations. We look at this one right here. We see that we have parentheses, so I need to distribute that -6 to both sides. Now we have a 2-step, have to get rid of this 48. We're going to subtract 48 on both sides. We're going to get 24 is greater than or equal to -6x. We are going to divide by -6. Be careful. This is our first flip. We divided both sides by negative. So we are going to get -4 is less than or equal to x. But remember, I don't like my x on this side. So we got to flip it again. So it's going to be a double flip. We're going to have x is greater than or equal to -4. That is our solution for this one. Number 2, we have -2 is less than the quantity x minus 10, all divided by 14. So this is a 2-step equation. We got to get rid of this division first. So we're going to multiply by 14 on both sides. When we multiply, we're getting -28 is less than x minus 10. Now we need to get rid of that minus 10 by adding 10 on both sides. We're going to get -18 is less than x. But remember, we want our x on the left-hand side. So I'm going to have to flip here. And get x is greater than -18. Please try number 3. So for this one, we had to combine like terms. We get -7v, and then we divide both sides by -7. Notice right here we had to flip because we divided by a negative. Then I had to flip again to get my variable on the left-hand side. Please try number 4. Here's the solution for number 4. Please check your steps. Pause if you need to find your mistake. Our answer is V is less than -7. I did not have to flip my sign at all in this one. Okay. This one's a little bit different. We now have variables on both sides, but we also have to combine like terms. So for this one, these are like terms. We're going to combine those. Okay. I do have variables on both sides. It does not matter which one you move. Does not matter. Since I want my variables on the left-hand side, I'm going to move the one on the right-hand side to save me a step later on. They cross out. -3n plus 5n gives me 2n plus 16. We don't flip our signs at all. Remember, we only flip signs when we multiply or divide by a negative number, not add or subtract. Then what we have left is 4 over here. Now we have a 2-step. Let's solve that one. We subtract 16 on both sides. We'll get 2n is greater than or equal to -12. Then we have to divide 2 on both sides. Notice we didn't have to flip for this one. We divide it by a +2. Our solution is n is greater than or equal to -6. Okay, number 6, I'd like you to write this one down and try it out. You would have to distribute first, move your variable to the other side, and then solve a 2-step inequality. We should be left with r is greater than or equal to 4. If you did not get this correct, please pause and find your mistake and fix it. If not, we're moving on to the word problems. Word problem number 1. Susie wants to self-publish her comic book. One printing company offers to publish the book for $220 flat rate plus $3 per copy of the book. Her maximum budget is $400. So a flat fee of $220 and then $3 per copy. Maximum is $400. So let's represent how much the company is offering her. So $220 flat fee. That's not going to change at all. Okay. So 220, and then plus $3 per copy, plus 3x, where x is going to be number of copies sold or published, number of copies. The word maximum means that I am not going to pay any more than that 400. So it cannot go above. It's going to be less than, but it's also going to be equal to, because I can spend 400, but I'm not going to go above it. I will pay less than 400. That would be our inequality for that. Let's try the next one. Word problem number 2. Jamal has $40 to buy tickets to a performance for himself and his friends. If he buys a $10 membership, he can buy tickets for $5 each. How many tickets can he buy while remaining within his budget? So what we're looking for is x, and x is going to equal number of tickets. Okay, so he only has $40 to buy tickets. If he buys that membership fee, he can get $5 for each ticket. Okay, so he spends $10 on the membership, and then each ticket, not 2. So all right, that should be 5. Each ticket is $5. So he only has $40. So we cannot spend more than $40. It has to be less than $40, but he can spend the 40, so we are going to include it. So he has 40, cannot spend more than it. That's why we have less than. But he can spend that 40, so we could include 40. Anything 40 or below, he could spend on these tickets.